Everyone knows you shouldn't drink and fly a plane, but that didn't stop Captain Mike and co-pilot Jack. Not only had they been drinking, they started randomly pressing buttons on the control panel. And before they realized what they'd done, a missile was launched. By sheer bad luck, it landed right on Japanese soil. Just like that, Japan was gone. Staring at the massive mushroom cloud ahead, the captain didn't panic. In fact, he thought it was kind of funny and even considered firing another one. But this time, instead of launching a missile, he accidentally opened the cargo bay. Every passenger's luggage was tossed out mid-air. Still seeing no missile fired, they started pressing buttons again, this time triggering the emergency alarm. Passengers thought something terrible had happened and rushed to put on oxygen masks. Meanwhile, up in the cockpit, the two were clueless and completely unfazed. They were bored of flying normally. Without warning, the captain yanked the controls, flipping the plane into a full 360-degree roll. Inside the cabin, passengers were thrown into chaos, spinning and screaming. A routine passenger flight had just been turned into a fighter jet joyride. Then Jack noticed the fuel was nearly empty. That's when Mike did something that nearly made everyone's jaw drop. He stepped out onto the wing and started refueling the plane mid-air. Insane didn't even begin to cover it. They finally approached landing, but just as they were about to make it, they couldn't find the landing gear switch. Jack began smashing buttons again and accidentally opened the cabin door. The flight attendant didn't even have time to react before she was sucked straight out of the plane. Still unaware, the two continued arguing over which button was which. Mike thought it was the one above his head, but the second he pressed it, the plane's wings detached completely. It should have been the end. Mike was ready to accept his fate, but Jack's chaotic button mashing somehow triggered the emergency escape system. And just like that, they made it out alive. These two, they actually survived.